I got a black belt and became a carpenter on Hypixel Skyblock. Alright, you are probably very confused right now. How are these two things even related? That's the thing, they aren't. I know, the truth hurts. So, why did I decide to make a video titled I got a black belt and became a carpenter on Hypixel Skyblock? Well, it's because this is obviously a multi-level marketing scheme. I got you to click on this video and next I will make you subscribe. Alright, fine. I will tell you the truth. I was lazy, okay? I did not want to make one video about me getting level 50 carpentry and then another video about me getting a black belt on Hypixel Skyblock. Think about it. I will have to make 2 thumbnails. 2! You know how much work it is to make 2 thumbnails? I mean, it is not that much work if you make low quality thumbnails like the ones I make. But hey, I just want to record a video. Gotta make sure I don't just disappear for a few months again. That would not be good. Or maybe that would be good if you hate me for some reason. What did I do? Alright, so now what? Well, I guess I will tell you how I was able to accomplish these 2 amazing feats. No, not feats. I don't want your feet pics. Or maybe I do. What? Anyways, how did I get black belt on Hypixel Skyblock? Well, I did what every reasonable person would do in real life. Go on Amazon.com and order a black belt. No? What do you mean you need to punch things to get a black belt? Why can't I just buy it from someone that punched stuff? Oh, Hypixel and real life are different. Alright, fine, you exposed me. To actually get a black belt on Hypixel Skyblock, you just need to play some mini games in the Crimson Isles. That sounds super fun, right? Well, maybe it is fun in the beginning, but later on you realize that you need to be super good at the minigames in order to get a black belt. And then, that's when you start to develop a trauma for the minigames. When your friend asks you if you want to play minigames, the first thing that will come to mind is this frickin' dojo. Even though it was difficult to score well on the minigames, I did eventually manage to get a black belt. I made a video a few months ago about how to score well on the 6 minigames, but they recently added the test of control. This newly added minigame was the reason why I was able to get the black belt on Hypixel Skyblock. Before, if you scored around 1,000 points on each minigame, you would get around 6,000 points total. That was not enough to get a black belt. You need 7,000 points total for a black belt, which was nearly impossible, unless you cheated, don't lie. Or for some reason you decided to not wait for the last minigame to come out because you like torturing yourself. Now with the new minigame, getting 7,000 points is more possible, but it's still not easy, especially for people that have ping issues. I still think that Melody's quest is the hardest thing in Hypixel Skyblock because if you screw up a little, everything is ruined. At least with the minigames, it is a bit more forgiving. So let's say that you're around 6,000 points right now, but you have not tried out the new minigame. Let me help you get to 7,000 points. So, the test of control. The objective is to follow the skeleton's head. Sounds simple, right? It does sound pretty simple, but it actually isn't. Like, you know how your teacher tells you that your test is going to be super easy, and then you look at your test, and you're like, wait, did I miss a class? Yeah, the test of control is a bit harder than you think. You actually don't aim at the skeleton's head because you don't live next to Hypixel. If you live next to Hypixel, then this minigame becomes infinitely easier. And please, say hi to Simon for me. However, most of us don't live next to where Hypixel is hosted, so we will have to aim a bit in front of the skeleton's running direction and a bit above the skeleton's head. Now, the distance depends on where you live. If you live at like the North Pole, you might have to aim miles in front of the skeleton's running direction. Just test it out until you see that you're able to consistently get the skeleton to have a diamond head or gold head. It is okay to not be able to track the skeleton's head for a quick second. You can recover the time if you get the skeleton to wear the diamond block for a bit of time. Now of course, there are 3 other things that happen in this minigame that makes it harder to score points. Sometimes skeletons spawn and shoot you, but that's not too bad. You shouldn't have to worry too much about it. Secondly, the skeleton can use Shadow Clone Jutsu and make a clone of itself to distract you. Also not too bad. Just make sure to keep looking at the skeleton without particles. Now the worst distraction in this minigame. Zombies will spawn in front of you. You also get a sword to push them off, but I swear, it is the greatest bait ever. Just because they give you a sword does not mean that you should switch your focus and hit the zombie off, instead of looking at the skeleton. What I normally do is just keep looking at the skeletons and ignore the zombies. Make sure not to fall off though. Also, you should make sure you have a good amount of room for your mouse, because you will be moving your mouse a lot. Like, I would not be surprised if your mouse goes off your desk. Also, make sure to take breaks. I know some of you guys might be like, nah, I am a true gamer. I don't need breaks. But trust me, you want to take breaks so that your eyes and hands are in the best condition to try the minigame again. There is a bit of luck involved with the minigame, so don't expect to get an S in your first run. The game might decide to troll you and spawn zombies every 10 seconds. Hopefully, that does not happen to anyone. Anyways, I am glad that I'm finally done with all the dojo minigames. Never touching these minigames ever again. Wait, what do you mean they added skyblock levels to the dojo? What? You need S rank in each mini game to get the maximum amount of skyblock levels for the dojo? Why? Why? What next? You're gonna tell me that I have to do more melody songs to get more skyblock levels? Wait, you do? What the hell? You know, I shouldn't complain because I know that there are other people out there that have it harder. Some people can't even do the first song of melody because of their ping. Maybe someone should do melody boosting services, but I think that might be illegal. Anyways, talking about skyblock levels, I was thinking, maybe I should get carpentry level 50 because I'm pretty sure carpentry does affect your skyblock levels. And if it doesn't, then oh well, that's life. I know skyblock levels mainly give HP stats, but hey, a stat is a stat, okay? Doesn't matter if the stat is fake, if I see a number go up, then I am happy. And come on, I grinded for hours for a black belt, that only gives me 1% higher damage reduction than a brown belt. So I don't see why I wouldn't just craft some stuff to get some more HP. In fact, getting carpentry level 50 is so much easier than getting the black belt. All you really need is money and maybe some patience. Originally, I was buying like an inventory full of enchanted diamonds at a time, which was a horrible idea because it makes the process slower and tedious. I even decided to drag the item out instead of shift clicking for some reason. I guess my brain was not working after spending too much time doing the test of control. But eventually my brain started to work and I decided to buy enchanted diamonds in bulk. I recommend having at least 50 million coins before you decide to go for carpentry level 50. It should not cost more than getting alchemy 50 because you are crafting enchanted diamond blocks and then selling it back to the NPC for around a bit less than the price to buy the enchanted diamonds. I know that there are probably other methods to get carpentry level 50, but this is the one I used. I heard there was a cheap method, but it got patched by the admins. Honestly, good job admins for responding quickly. You don't really need the cheap method though. Just craft enchanted diamond blocks when you have the money. Also, don't accidentally craft perfect armor because I did that and I lost some money. I'm definitely a pro at this game. I think crafting tier 12 perfect armor does give you a lot of XP, but that's if you really want to waste money. If you don't want to waste money and get to carpentry level 50 relatively quick, just craft enchanted diamond blocks. At one point, I actually sold too much enchanted diamond blocks to the NPC. I didn't even know this was a thing, but I guess it was to prevent dupers from selling a large amount of gemstones to the NPC. Hopefully, I don't get flagged for cheating because I was crafting enchanted diamond blocks and selling them. I swear I got the enchanted diamonds legally. You can ask Jerry, he was looking at me the whole time. Alright, so what did I do when I could not sell enchanted diamond blocks to the NPC? I decided to go on Windcraft and wait for the next day. What? Rhythm Beat is betraying Hypixel Skyblock for Windcraft? Huh? Okay, no. Why would you ever assume that? Hypixel Skyblock will always be my favorite. And no, there's no admin behind me right now. I know I could sell the enchanted diamond blocks back to the bazaar, but I would lose more money that way. So I might as well take my time. I could borrow some money from my co-op bank, but then my friends will be like, what? Where did the money go? And I'll be like, yeah, it was an investment so that we can craft some furniture. You know, the island looks a bit ugly, so you know, gotta add some furniture. But to get furniture, you gotta be skillful with carpentry. Also, I could have asked my friends to sell the enchanted diamond blocks for me, but then my friends would be like, what? Why are you not on Windcraft? Why? Because I just want to be carpentry level 50. I know that I'm only level 40 something on Windcraft and you guys are like level 60, but come on, doesn't level 50 carpentry on Hypixel Skyblock sound cooler than being level 60 on Windcraft? No, just me? Okay. Alright, that is it from me. Good luck if you're also trying to get a black belt or carpentry level 50 on Hypixel Skyblock, or both. Also, I hope you enjoyed this video. It has been like a week or so since I made a video, so I was like, yeah, let's make a long video on this topic that probably could have taken me 1 minute, but that wouldn't be fun.